I lied. This is the final episode.
Is it? Okay. We'll see.
Communications.
Communications and computer science.
Oh, that's pretty particular.
I
Genetic
majored
title.
in computer science.
To be honest, Greg, I don't really know what to make it happen about.
Probably computer science and
Robotics.
automatic robotic assembly lines.
What's that? Some sort of comic book?
No.
Jeez, I guess I really like that stuff, huh? Oh.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. I want to go down.
You got turn.
Girl. I want to go down.
I feel like we're gonna have to put books down there. Yes. Put the lights in there, and then we gotta put books in there. Whoa. Those light bulbs really make a difference. It's pretty bright in here now. Wow.
It's almost like it's blinding.
Alright, that means we just had to do this.
Do what?
I don't know. Why did he leave us on a cliffhanger?
Small enclosure with 9 sides.
Well, I think we gotta put those books on it. Go back to those books on the bookshelf.
Those?
No. The other ones. Yeah.
These.
And we gotta choose a certain number. Okay, wait. Go back. Go back to that thing. The 9-sided thing.
This?
Yes. Click the middle, maybe? It's really bright in here. Is that it? Click the lights again. The light themselves. No, the lights. Lights are really bright. That's it? That's all they have to say, huh? Okay. I think a certain book. What's a picture book like that doing here anyway? Oh. I think we had to find 3 different books. Gonna go on a... Oh. Head. That kind of freaks me out. Alright, go back. Human Anatomy. We gotta find 2 other books, open them up, put them in the light, and their shadow's gonna cast some sort of sentence. Or word. Principles of monkey behavior.
I'm just trying to...
Okay, go back. I guess there's... Wait. No. Try the top left. No, weren't we just here?
I don't know.
Yeah, we were just here. Left. Yes. There's another one of those kids' books. Yep. Open it up.
Like?
Lilk.
Kill?
Clill.
Lick.
Yep. Okay, go back.
Lickhead!
Oh gosh, yeah, that's terrible. Alright, I guess go back. Or you can check everything. Medieval. Oriental history. Cultural heritage of Rome.
Halloween.
I don't think that said Halloween. It said Hellenism.
Oh.
Which maybe is close. Pythagorean theorem. A whole book on the Pythagorean theorem, huh? Well, we already looked through these. Go back. Or right or something. Turn around. Did we check everything? No, I think we already did all this.
Yeah, but we're looking for a book.
Yeah, but go back because try to like the books were really obvious. We already checked these. Go back. Oh wait, I guess not. Okay. Oh, top right? No, it doesn't look like it. We already checked this one. Go back. How about even further right? No? Okay. Are there only two? Wait, do another right. No, this won't have anything. Conformational field theory. We should just go back. We already found the big thing here. Take another right. Try this side because I don't think we tried anything here. Oh, no, yes we did. Go back. Do another right. And another right. Do we get all these ones? Yeah. Okay, go back. Go back.
I know, I just want to try.
We already did all these. Okay. Do another right. He's scared of heights. Because there are 4 sections. We had to have missed one somewhere.
La 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 la's. Did I spin you?
No. Go back. The other books we found were in the middle shelf. So I think if we just click on all of them again and look in the middle shelf. No, we already saw this. Back. Oh. We already did this. No, we already did this. Here. Oh, I see. So, if we turn left, we were selecting the same ones. Gamma ray astrophysics. Okay, we already did this. The last book has to be somewhere else. Yeah, okay. I think all the bookshelves are gone through, so. Back downstairs. We already checked all these books. Or did we? No. Is there one down here?
No.
Can we put 2 books on before finding all 3? If we do that, we can make a shadow on the bottom here. True, but there are 3. Ah, yes, they. Okay. We definitely already checked all of these. Alright, so I guess we're gonna have to go back from the top. We already did this.
I don't think we have to look at these.
I agree. We already took the book from here, I think. We already read all these. I just went back to the same one. We already did all these.
Wait, didn't we do that already?
I think we did all these, so I don't know where else to look. I was just going back through all of them. Is there something we're missing?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I guess there's obviously is. Cupboard. We definitely have to do something with these books down here. But
From
I think we
point
found
E,
it.
check the shelves to the right
I already
door.
found it. I already found it.
Oh. Where did you find it?
It was downstairs. Take the picture book.
Alright. So,
Take it
what's
over.
inside? Well, aren't you going to open it? No.
Pretty sure it's just gonna have pages inside. Whoa.
See? I can't tell. No, it's 9.
SE5? What? Ses. Sheldrake 5. Sheldrake 5.
Way to go, Junpei! Good job, buddy! There's something projecting from the bottom.
What does Sheldrake write? Now I have to look this up. Alright, go back to those colored books.
Wait, what?
Back to the colored books. On the bottom there. Sheldrake 5. Bottom right.
Wait, where is that?
Sheldrake down there. See? Click the 5th one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No? What the? I guess you have to go back to the, wait, go back here. I guess you...
Sheldrake 5? I think I saw the rest of his collection somewhere.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere around here.
Let's go take a look.
Okay.
Sheldrake.
Have you heard of him? Sheldrake, I mean.
Yeah, Lotus told me about him.
There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory.
Sheldrake
Morphogenetic fields, which
proposed the
relies on
concept
theory
of morphic resonance. Yes.
Ow,
It says it's
Really?
been characterized as a
From Lotus,
pseudoscience.
Well, Clover also said
means
something
it's
to me about
fake.
that stuff.
She did?
Yeah, what was it?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger.
That girl. I told her not to tell anyone.
You did? Why?
Well,
Look, man, I didn't push it because we're in a hurry, but I'm kind of sick of this. How about you just tell me, okay?
tell you what?
Don't give me that. About the experiment.
Ugh. Very well, fine. I'll tell you everything. But not here. Let's move to the top floor.
And he kills him.
I suppose
Yes.
I might as well start by telling you why I kept quiet, and why I made sure Clover did as well. To be honest, the explanation is quite simple. Zero told me not to. I had little choice. He didn't walk up and tell me, of course. He gave me a message engraved on a card.
That's a Braille card. It looks just
Oh.
like the one you showed us earlier. So you had 2 cards.
No, only one.
Huh? What do you mean? I thought that card just had some rules for the nonary game on it.
Yes, it did. And those were the rules I read you. However,
It had extra.
they were not the only thing on the card. There was something I didn't read. Well, perhaps I should say there was something I couldn't read.
Oh.
And that was...
What?
Tell no one of the events that took place 9 years ago. Tell, and I activate your sister's detonator.
Oh.
It's a threat on our lives.
Oh. Well, what about Clover? Did she get a message from Zero too?
I don't believe she did. But doesn't it strike you as strange that Zero would shut my mouth, but not hers?
Yeah.
To be on the safe side, however, I told her it was best not to tell anyone. Still, apparently she told you. That girl.
What's wrong with her telling me? I figured
She
some
could've
stuff
died.
out with the things she told me. I mean, it looks like the whole activate her detonator thing was just a bluff. She's prancing around downstairs happy as a clam now that you're back.
That's very true. I've decided I can trust you. I've decided to tell you the truth.
Uh-oh.
That you love me?
The chance that Santa is Zero is very high. I feel I can assume Santa doesn't have the time to observe us at the moment.
What happened? What just happened?
I don't know. Go back, I guess.
And at any rate, even if he were, I very much doubt he would kill us.
Why?
Clover told me about the 4-leaf clover, about the words. If he knew about that, then he was in my group during the first experiment. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't kill us, no matter what the situation was.
Hey, Snake?
Yes, I know. You want to know what happened during the experiment.
Yeah.
How much do you know?
Clover told me about...
I don't remember. I want a
see.
refresher.
The morphogenetic field in the experiments 9 years prior.
Oh, yeah.
Locations of one being shipped and the other being building to Nevada.
And the girl that died during the experiment.
Why?
She told you all
Oh.
that, did she?
I don't know why I didn't do that. And then
I think... Was Junpei thinking that? I wasn't even paying attention at this point.
At any rate, I now know how much you've learned. All that remains for us to determine
is who did this and why, right?
yes.
Can you tell me what happened?
Yes. The people who organized the initial experiment were from a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals. There were 4 of them running the show. Gentaro Hongo, Nagisa Nijisaki, Teruaki Kubota, Kagachika Musashido. Hongo was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Nijisaki was his right-hand man and did the lion's share of the planning.
Do we know that Ace is the CEO
Kubota led the
of
company's research and development
Cradle
division.
Pharmaceuticals at this point? I don't remember this.
Musashido
timeline.
was their majority stockholder.
this is a new timeline for me.
It was these
No, it's the
4
same
people
timeline
who
as
planned the initial
We
experiment.
did. This was the first one that we did.
Let me simplify it for you. Hongo designed it, and Nijisaki put it all together. Kubota developed the technology required, and Musashido provided the cash.
Huh, so it's Hongo, Nijisaki, Kubota, Musashido...
Of
all
course,
Japanese
more than
names.
4 people were required to conduct an experiment of this scale. To that end, they organized a top-secret team to assist them with their research. All in all, they gathered 10 people or so. Those 10 completed their team, and they were able to begin the project. They named it the Nonary Project. The purpose of the experiment was to research the prospect of controlling a human mind through sheer will. The vessel, I suppose you could say, for this control was the morphogenetic field.
Huh.
Why did the glycerin suddenly begin to crystallize? Why did the crystal structure of EDT undergo a sudden change? Why did the rats improve their puzzle-solving skills with each generation? Experiments with humans produced the same results. The more people who knew the answer to a question, the more there were who could answer correctly without having seen the problem before. Why is that? How could it happen? The answer is that the shape of the answer has been stored in a field invisible to the naked eye. And through that field, the resonant event transmits information related to that answer. That's essentially the idea behind morphogenetic fields.
But that's just a theory.
Can't bring yourself to believe it?
Yeah.
Let's say someone killed another person because the devil told them to do it. Whether the devil exists or not has no relevance to the murder. They believe the devil exists. Whether or not he does is immaterial.
So what matters here is that Hongo believed in the morphogenetic field.
That's right.
But I still don't get it. You said they wanted to figure out how to control people, right? That is what you were saying.
Yes.
So how are they going to do that with a morphogenetic field?
I'll keep it simple. Let's suppose 10,000 people have solved a certain problem. The chance of you knowing that answer, even if no one has told you, will go up. Let's have another example, shall we? Say 1 million people were to do a handstand right now. Tomorrow, the chances of you doing a handstand would be higher, even if you had heard nothing of this hypothetical mass handstanding. Mankind's thought process and actions are all part of a resonant event. All of the resonant events encoded in the fields are projected onto you. Of course, this assumes you believe in this theory. Do you follow so far?
Yeah.
Now, if there was a person who had the same effect as those millions of people, what would happen? If that one person were to do a handstand, other people would find themselves wanting to do handstands as well.
Oh, I sure don't want to do a handstand.
Can you imagine what a person with powers like that would be able to do?
Come on, there's no way.
I'm not done. Imagine another scenario. Imagine another person. This is an ordinary person. Let's say he does a handstand. What if there was someone who could grab the resonant event he created by doing that and use it to make other people do handstands? What would happen then? A person who has the power to write to the field, and someone who can read from the same. You could think of them as the writer and the reader, or the transmitter and the receiver. What would the world be like if there were people with abilities like these?
So the transmitter's resonant event can be transmitted through the field and sent to the receiver. And then the transmitter can control the receiver however they wish. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes. Close enough, at least.
Come on, that's just crazy.
Well, if you want to prove that, then you'll have to test it first. At least, that was how they thought. That was why they decided to do their experiment. That was how the Nonary project began. By the way, Junpei, have you ever heard of the Gansfeld Experiment?
Yeah, that was an experiment in telepathy, right? You place a pair of subjects in separate rooms. Then you show one a picture and ask the other what they see.
Interesting. I'm impressed. Yes, that is exactly correct.
So, why did you bring up the Gansfeld Experiment?
It was used to screen subjects for the Nonary project. The hospital in a remote town was affiliated with Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo used it to conduct experiments on visiting children in secret. Some of them, he found, had potential. He began to gather children that showed promise. Children that seemed as though they might be able to access the field. Of course, none of them volunteered. They were kidnapped. There were 9 pairs of siblings taken, for 18 children total. For reasons that were not fully understood at the time, each pair had 1 transmitter and 1 receiver. They were split perfectly. As such, the 18 children were split into 2 groups of 9. The children who were put into Group Q were the ones who excelled at transmitting. They were transferred to the mock experiment building known as Building Q in the Nevada desert. The children who excelled at receiving were put in Group A. Group A was then placed on the former hospital ship Gigantic. From the experiments he had conducted so far, Hongo had learned the following. There are two things that can increase one's resonance with the fields. The first is epiphany. The other. Have you ever been faced with an especially difficult problem and thought about it very long and very hard until finally an answer suddenly appeared in your mind? It may seem obvious to say so, but that is what is meant by epiphany. The information obtained through that epiphany can be easily transmitted through the fields, where it can be easily interpreted. Adding danger to that equation allows for even easier feats. That's where Hongo came in. They set up a number of puzzles across the Gigantic. The participants had to solve each one before they could move to the next room. Of course, he hadn't forgotten to include danger. He had detonated a bomb on the hull of the Gigantic. By forcing the children into a life or death situation, Hongo hoped to increase the likelihood of their tapping into the fields. The children from Group Q, on the other hand, were confined to the mock experiment building, Building Q. Building Q duplicated the interior and puzzles of the Gigantic exactly. Every detail was exactly the same. Hongo explained the situation to the children in Group Q. Solve the puzzles you find throughout the rooms. When you have the answers, transmit that information to the children in Group A. If you succeed, they will be able to solve, but if you fail, then the Gigantic will sink, and your brothers and sisters will drown. Those were his orders. Do you know why the astronauts of Apollo 13 were able to return to Earth safely?
Because they had
It was
siblings
because
in
NASA
Building
had
Q.
access to a replica of the Apollo 13 capsule. All of the equipment, and instruments, everything. All of it identical. Everything was just like the real Apollo 13. NASA was able to replicate the situation the astronauts found themselves in. By putting themselves in the same situation, they attempted to solve the problems the astronauts were dealing with. Once they found solutions, they reported their findings to the men aboard the actual capsule. That was how they were able to return safely.
Oh.
It was the same with the Gigantic in Building Q. The children from Group Q had to use the power of epiphany to solve the puzzles they found and transmit what they learned through the fields. The children in Group A, however, they had to access the fields to learn how they might advance to the next stage. That is the simplest explanation I can manage.
Huh.
Hey, Junpei, Snake! How much longer are you two gonna sit around on those bony asses? Get down here already!
He's right. Let's go, shall we? We don't have much time. We need to get out of here, and soon.
Hold it. There's one more thing I want to ask you. Are you sure that there were 18 kids?
Why?
Well, I thought it was only 16.
Oh, yes. That was what they said on the news, wasn't it? Yes. I have no doubt that 18 children were abducted
Because
and
2 were
used in
killed?
Hongo's experiment. After all, you couldn't exactly play a nonary game with any less, could you?
Well, yeah, but are you saying that the news got it wrong?
Yes, I am. There were 2 more children. However, they had no relatives that I'm aware of. I imagine no one filed a police report when they went missing. They were brother and sister, like Clover and I. The brother's name was Aoi. The sister's name was... Her name was Akane.
She died.
That was the
They
girl
said a
who-
girl died. Earlier.
Akane Kurashiki died
Do you know who that is?
9 years ago? Then...
Oh.
No.
Oh.
It's impossible. It can't be true. Akane isn't that uncommon of a name. If Snake had known her last name, that's a different matter entirely. So they share a name. A lot of other people do too. It doesn't mean anything. It was someone else. Of course it was. It has to be.
Is something wrong, Junpei? Your breathing sounds strange.
Oh, no.
Maybe
it's
that's why she
nothing.
keeps, like, getting all these headaches.
So this will be the last episode, but we'll do the other one. That will be the other episode. I'm gonna fix it.
Let's get back down there, alright? I couldn't do it. Why didn't I ask? What's her last name? I just couldn't get the words to come out.
Could ask June.
She's gone. Alright, Sheldrake 5. Sheldrake. Yeah. Button. If they just pulled all those books out in the first place, they wouldn't have had to find all that garbage.
Oh well, I mean, it wouldn't be a game, wouldn't it?
Nah.
What was that sound?
It's really big with moving.
It came from the top floor.
Alright, let's go check it out. Turn. There it is. It's a thick metal door. There's a handle in the middle of it. Narg.
I know the feeling,
Why
but
didn't you
of
check the
rush.
middle?
But they realize the pointless, don't you? It's not going to go anywhere. There's only one thing you can do. Let's go.
Look in the middle.
X3, X, IV, X,
13,
X.
14, 10, 13.
Well, I bet you gotta type something from the keyboard.
So let's see.
And it looks like you have to enter 4 letters. Let's see how it works.
B, C.
I guess you need to enter...
Hold on, what is...
Hi!
What is 10 in hex? What was that again? Was that... A, okay. So... in hex.
Oh.
What are you doing?
I don't
You just
know.
keep doing that? Okay, so A D E. Oh wait. No. Go back. I don't know. It's I think it's dead. DEAD. You can spell dead beef in hex.
It's unlocked, Junpei. It's unlocked now. Good job, Junpei.
Oh. Well there, don't get too excited. The password was dead, remember? Just makes me think whatever's waiting for us isn't good.
So what? Jeez, you're such an old lady. We can't be worrying about that stuff like that. I mean, come on. It's just unlocked, didn't we? Let's go. Hurry up.
Alright, let's get this thing open. Wait, the right door? Are there 2 doors?
Whatever. We found it.
All right, this is the next.
The door!
The
Did that just
door.
close on its
Oh
own?
no.
Don't tell me we can't go back.
I don't know. Damn it. It looks like it locks automatic.
Is there any other way out?
Well, there's another door over on the right. There's a card reader next to it. It's got a red light on it, though, so I'm pretty sure it's locked, too.
But there is a card reader, right?
Yeah.
Then perhaps if we find a key card, we could open the door and leave?
Well, yeah, that might work.
Hey! Wait a minute. Are you saying we're gonna have to search through this room for one little card?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Oh. Maybe
Looks
I
that
should
way.
keep that going.
No way!
There's a ton of those things.
Well, we can sit down and wait to die, if that's what you prefer. I rather doubt that, however, so it would be wise to start looking. We haven't much time. Let's find that key card. Oh,
Why is that in
and the
brackets?
Neptune key as well. We won't be able to get through the hallway without it. All right, then. Let's begin.
Let's find it, Junpei. The study.
Alright.
Let's start.
Piles of crap everywhere.
It's so messy, I don't know where to start.
So this crap looks familiar. I think a lot of these are parts of the puzzles we've solved in the other rooms.
Is that true then? The room could be Zero's laboratory.
Zero's study.
Perhaps Zero will shut himself in the room with the device, the man, the machines, and the buzzes. He even needs to see the plan come through to fortune.
Oh,
Hey Junpei, it's the nautical table.
yeah, this is the one. Oh.
Hey, look Junpei, there's something on blah blah blah. How exciting!
Control panel. What if these buttons do anything? Something on the screen now.
I might.
Okay.